Alrighty guys, as the bringing us another Dragon Ball Legends TOP walkthrough video. This is going to be part 2 for the standard edition. If you guys are looking for the pocket edition, that will be linked in the description down below. Alright, so first off, I do want to apologize. This one is coming out very late. Well, it's Sunday, right? As of recording, it is Sunday right now. I've been just grinding Spider-Man, bro. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Spider-Man is just taking over my life. We are going immediately ahead of us. 3/5 stage. It is against sagas from the movies with Ultra Vegeta, the biggest threat here. Alright, so this is what I'm thinking about doing right here. In terms of team formation, we do have Butanks on the super attack tile. I want this EX Baby Vegeta on the you either want him on this tile or next to Super Baby 2, depending on how low in HP he is for you guys. If you guys are feeling a little bit confident, a little bit risky, maybe you can go ahead and just slap him right here because he is strike based, right? But I just want to play it a little bit more safe. Alright, so first unit I am going to get out of the way here, of course, is the Gogeta, Transformer Gohan, Cooler, Rose, and then we will go for the Goku and the Purple Goku at the very end. Very easy fight right there, especially if it's just coming at you in 3/5 variation right here. All you have to do is get Gogeta out of the way. You get Gogeta out of the way and you're good. Alright, next is a 4/5 stage. It is our 15th win streak bonus, so this is an important fight. It is against the Kid Gohan stage. Alright, so this is the team formation I want to use right here. We do have Butanks with the super attack tile. We have both of our reds coming in as well as our purple cell. So I want to do something a little bit different. Let's see how this works out right here. We're going to go for a Kid Gohan first. That's always going to remain the same. And then Beerus, that way he can't stun us on turn 2. Hopefully we can get both of those on round 1, right? Or on turn 1. Then we'll go for Whis, this Blue Bulma, Shallot, and then Piccolo at the very end, because we do know that Piccolo is somewhat tanky. Alright, I would say that worked out pretty great. The only downside there is we did waste a super attack with Buhan, right? He super attacked the Piccolo when he was already like a sliver of health, but it is what it is. 3 million points, I'm happy with that. Alright, next is a 4/5 stage to the right of us. It is against another Kid Gohan stage, so we don't even really have to change much here. Alright, so this is going to be my team formation right here. Butanks, well, I'm going to put him next to Super Baby 2. That way we can go ahead and get some extra heals on him for later on, because he's only at 67% HP. This is going to be helpful in the long run. And we're going to use the same attack order here. So Kid Gohan, Beerus, Whis, Blue Bulma, and into the Shallot, and then Piccolo for the very end. Again, very easy stage. You actually look forward to those stages being on your pathing, actually. 4.9 million, almost to 5 million right there, plus the full kill, and everyone's looking pretty great. Right, next is a 4/5 stage to the left of us, but against the Ginyu Force. Alright, so this is the team formation I'm going to use right here. We're going to let Buhan take a little bit of a sideliner, right? We'll put him on backup, and we'll also put the green cell on backup too, just because there's the double purples here. And I've said it before too, but you can just go ahead and swap out these two reds for each other. Obviously, Buhan is the better red, but this guy is going to give us more points. This EX Super Baby 2, that is. And I think we're going to go ahead and keep that same attack order that we usually have been doing, right? I'm going to go for the yellow first to protect our purple cell. We'll go for this Android 13 before his Android allies to prevent him from getting buffed. We'll go for a 14, 15 Raccoon, and then Ginyu. So coming out of that one, again, the team can be tanky, right? But it doesn't really matter. You have the heals to go ahead and get through it. Plus, because, I mean, you have the heals on every single unit here. 5 million points, got the full kill still. Did rely on the rush. Alright, next is to the left of us, 4/5 stage against Mono Red with Blue Cooler. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. Obviously, you don't want to bring a yellow into 5 reds, right? And then we're going to go ahead and put one of our reds on the bench just because of that Blue Cooler being there. It's okay though, because that Blue Cooler is going to be the first one we take out. Again, another one of those situations where you can swap these two out, but I'm just going to opt to keep in this EX Baby Vegeta just because he is in Z tier. Actually, for the attack order here, it's a little bit tricky. I would like to go for this Cooler first, but because of the tag droids being here, I do got to target them because I do not want them to swap out or to tag out and have an element advantage over me, right? So I think we'll go for them first, then the Blue Cooler, and then Super 13 because he will super attack on turn 3. You don't want to get hit by that, obviously. And then we can go ahead and start picking off the easier targets like this EX units, the Red Rose, and the Tapion at the end. Again, very easy fight. Another one of those very short and sweet ones, right? 7.5 million is huge. That's really good for us, right? Plus full kill, didn't even have to rely on the rush there. Alright, so next is a 3/5 stage to the right of us. It is against Vegeta Clan. This is another really simple fight. And this is a team formation we'll be using right here. Butanks with the super attack tile, as per usual. So what I think we could do here is we just go for the yellow first, right? And then we just bombard the reds and then get the purples at the very end, specifically the Majin Vegeta at the very end. Alright, so that one's pretty easy as well. 3/5 stage, so you kind of expect it, but 6 million off of that is still really, really solid right there, right? Full kill, of course, no rush needed. Alright, so next is our 20th win streak bonus, a big boy fight right here, right? So 4/5 stage, and it is against a double super attacker stage, so you kind of do have to be cautious here. Alright, so this is going to be the team formation here. There's a very real possibility that full power Frieza is going to be super attacking us, right? So we are not gonna chance that on our purple cell. That'd be way too much damage. If you want to avoid this altogether, I have mentioned it in guide videos. You can go ahead and swap your units over to strike based, but we'd be losing so much damage, man, because most of my units, as you can see, they are blast. Literally every single one of them I have set to blast except for this red EX baby Vegeta, including those units on the bench, right? So I think we're gonna go ahead and rock with this. So I think for attack order here, we have to go for Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku first, right? Because he will super attack you on the start of turn 2. Then we'll go for Zangia, easy target right there. Bojack, another easy target. Go to Legends Limited Goku, Future Gohan, and then Frieza at the very end, and kind of just pray to RNG that the super attack does not fall onto us. Alright, so like I said, we do kind of just put it into the fate of RNG, whether we get super attacked there or not. And it's two factors, right? Whether we get super attacked, and if we do get super attacked, who is going to get super attacked? Thankfully, I mean, unfortunately, we did get super attacked, but thankfully, the super attack did fall onto Buhan right there. Obviously, we got type advantage over it, did not hurt as much. If we had someone like Purple Cell in there, and then we had the chance of him getting super attacked, it would have been a nightmare, right? So I'm still okay with this. Next is a 5/5 stage to the right of us. We do have USS with time skip hit and stunning Champa. Alright, so we are in our final 5 fights, right? So I think this is where I can start getting a little bit more risky, getting a little bit more freaky. We're gonna put Super Baby 2 on bench. We're gonna keep Bootanks on here because of the ability to super attack, and we're gonna go ahead and just have this guy as our primary healer for now, right? Because I don't think this fight's going to be all that difficult. I just don't want too many blues on here because of the 3 greens. So for attack order, I do want to get Chomp out of the way first. And actually, I want to get both yellows out of the way first, since we do have Purple Cell chilling right here. Then we'll go for this Kale, the blue Kale. We'll go for Kefla, Vados, and then Kaba at the very end. So we took a good amount of damage there. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but we had the health to do so, right? These guys are not like in critical condition or anything like that, right? 10 million points is massive for that fight. We did get the full kill, no rush needed. Alright, so next is a 5/5 stage to the left of us. It is against the Frieza Force. This is the team formation we will be using here. Super Baby 2 making his return next to Bootanks because he's pretty much, he's the lowest HP unit on my team right now, but he will be also getting that super attack tile to buff his special move a little bit. What I want to do here is I actually do want to get the Broly and Chilai out of the way first into the LF Cooler. Then we'll go for the LF Frieza, this guy, the Yellow Frieza chilled, and then the LF Yellow Frieza, the final form Frieza at the very end. Alright, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I do regret not going for the yellow LF Frieza first over the purple Frieza. So I think what we should have done there is, this was going for Broly and Chilai first was fine. I do think going for getting out the red cooler was definitely necessary, but after those 2 units, we should have put this yellow LF Frieza in the 3rd slot, then went for the LF Frieza over here in the purple slot, because this guy has a blast cover change, right? So he actually did end up using that, setting us back a little bit. Still 12 million points, still no one's dead just yet, but Bootanks is getting there. That was with double hills, by the way, so you can imagine how much damage he actually took. Our next fight straight ahead of us, 4/5 stage against Vegeta Clan. This is a relatively easy fight as well. Alright, so this is what we're going to do right here in terms of team formation. I'm going to put 2 blues on backup because of the double greens, right? Specifically, we're going to go ahead and put Super Baby 2 and this EX Baby Vegeta. That way, Bootanks can still get the opportunity to super attack as needed. So because we are currently running the Purple Cell, right? We have to get all the yellows first. That's a no-brainer. And then we will go for the green Vegetas, starting with the EX Baby Vegeta, and then Death Buff Vegeta at the very end. Alright, so now finishing that fight up right there, we did get 11 million points from that, which is pretty damn good. Alright, full kill. People are dying, right? But that's just to be expected. We only have a couple fights left. That's okay. Alright, so next fight is a 4/5 stage right ahead of us once again, and it is against Kid Gohan with Ultra Broly. Definitely a very weird team composition here. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. There is 3 yellows on the opposing team, so we are not going to be putting in this Purple Cell. There's also 2 purples, 2 very strong purples, Or, well, not, I mean, because Goten isn't necessarily a strong purple, unfortunately, but the Ultra Broly, right? So we're not going to bring in this green cell either, so this is what we'll be rocking with. Alright, so for this one, I actually do think we do something a little bit risky. I'm going to go for Ultra Broly first. If you don't want to do that, go for the Kid Gohan first, of course. That way you don't get super attacked by him. But I kind of want to go for this guy first, and then the Kid Gohan, right? And then after that, we'll go for Goten. We'll go for Gotenks, Goku, and then this transforming Gohan at the very end. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This team was incredibly tanky. Like, ridiculously tanky. We had to use the rush there to go ahead and get the full kill and everything like that, but we got super attacked by Kid Gohan. And he did land it on the Bootanks, of course, right? Like I already told you guys, everyone has a hard on for the Bootanks, unfortunately. But 14 million is not too shabby at all. It's actually crazy because we're sitting at a battle score of 107 million right now. We could stop right here. We don't even have to do the last fight, and we have secured that juicy 1000 CC, I'm telling you guys right now. But of course, that is not where we're going to be stopping. Last stop, 5th stage against this wonderfully simplistic fight. So just for the sake of points, we're swapping out our lowest tier units here, which is going to be the Super Baby 2 and the Bootanks. Just securing as much points as possible right here. So Cell will be getting the super attack tile since he does have 100% to his gauge. So what we'll be doing here is we're going to go for the Trunks first because he does have a buff against regeneration. Then this purple Cell because obviously we know the damage that he can do. Then we'll go for the first form Cell, Kakarot Goku, Kefla, and then the Gotenks at the very end. Hopefully he's already like detransitioned to Super Saiyan 1. Alright, so we have now finished season 64 of TOP. Dude, this is the highest score we've ever gotten on a 5th stage. 21 million points, full kill, no rush needed. This is an absolute W for, like a monumental W for us actually. So that being said, we're gonna go ahead and finish off the season. Before we close out the video, let's see where we lie in terms of ranking. And of course, I do like to see the current #1 player in the world right now rocking Super Warriors with the inclusion of that Cell Jr. I think we did go over his kit a while back. We have already established he has a good kit. It's just a lot of people aren't going to have him at a good amount of stars. This guy has him at Red Star 5 or Red Star 4 actually. I'm sorry. I'm just blind. And as for our ranking, we are sitting at a cool 1561. That is amazing for us, I would say. Especially because we have a remaining 3 TP left. So this is probably where we're going to hover around. I would say if we drop any more rankings, I think we're going to go ahead and remain in the top 3K. Being completely truthful. That is huge for us. Let me know where you guys rank. Did you guys rank lower than me? Did you guys rank higher than me? Did you guys use different units, different pathing, any of that kind of stuff right here? And most importantly, let me know, was the easier pathing, is that a lot more viable for you guys? Is that a lot more easier for you guys? Give me some feedback on that. That way I can go ahead and adjust as necessary, because as always, these videos are to make sure that everyone who watches can get their hands on that 1000 CC. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later!